Let's get some hype in the chat. We need some hype. Come on, we need some hype in the chat. Stream starting. In the penguin suit first. What up, dude? What up, bro? Yes! Getting those viewers in here. We need some hype in the chat. We need some hype. What's going on, Carlos? We're gonna be playing some Doki Literature Club. Okay? What's up, bud? What's up, bud? Who all we got in here? All YouTube viewers, right on. Hey, what up, Tom? What up, my guy? We need the hype in that chat, though. We're going to be playing some Doki Literature Club in a second. My name is Soup, and welcome to the channel. If you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe if you like what you see. And also hang around for the stream. Bro, what up, bro? What up, bro? It's Freaky Friday. It's Freaky Friday, alright? Down for some Fortnite after that? Oh, you know it, bud. You know it, bud. Alright, let's see here. Gotta get this game going now. We've got plenty of people in here. But yes, I am down for some Fort and Nizzle and a little hizzle. Alright? Alright, let's get going on the Doki Literature Club. So this is unlike any game that I've ever played before in my entire life. I'm waiting on my boy Tom to tell me what the heck is going on. He said, bro. And I said, what? And he ain't saying nothing. Alright, new game. I've never even looked at this. Enter your name, Anal Beads. Alright, we are accepted for Anal Beads. Hey! History skip autosave. Wait. History skip autosave load settings. Hey, what's up? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I almost have 2K subs. Yes, thank you. Congrats to myself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. Oh. You know the kind of friend you've never seen yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? Yeah, I know those kind of people. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! I overslept again. Damn it! But I caught you this time. Yeah, I caught you because I'm a stalker. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you, says me. Eee! You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Anal Beads. Well, I'm Anal Beads. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have to, but it would, wait, I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Yeah, you're right. Whatever you say, Sayori. No, I'm not at home. You better get your ass home. Don't worry, it'll be live after this. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Anal Beads, have you decided on a club to join yet? I'll be home soon. Stay in, don't get off. Choose purple. Alright, choose purple. Hang on, I gotta fart. Oh, yes. A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you wanted to join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did if one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I worried that you don't learn how to socialize or have any social skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. I don't know what a NEET means. You trust me, right? Don't mistake me worrying about you. Oh, don't make me. Don't make me. That's what she said. That's what she said. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. So, just to give you guys an idea, this game is not just an anime game. There's a lot of horrendous things in this game. So, be sure to stay tuned and watch around. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Maybe. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Woo! Okay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Alright, we are in. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Come on. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club? Duh. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Look at her. Look at the tear. Look at the tear. Oh, she's crying like a little baby. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the whole one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. I want cupcakes. Don't make promises you can't keep. Come on, bitch. Don't keep promises you can't keep. You need to save after every conversation? Okay. Alright. So let me keep that in mind to save. So let me go ahead and save now. Empty slot. Alright. Actually return, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how this works. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Here we go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Alright. So, I should save here, right? Alright. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Whoa, hey girl, welcome to Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Oh, it's a pleasure meeting you too. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Anal beads. What a nice surprise. Yes, anal beads are always a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Oh, thanks. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? Your tits! If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that! Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? Monica? There's Sayori, Natsuki, and then Monica. God damn it. That's right. That's me. It's great to see you again, Anal Beads. Hello, Monica. Monica smiles sweetly. We don't know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, big tits. I mean, excuse me, basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... Yeah, you too, Monica. Come sit down, Anal Beads. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'm gonna sit next to Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? What the fuck is this? Do I just have to read the whole game? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is only one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Yeah. Ta-da! Oh, whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cute little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. You're fucking dead. You're alive if you're chatting with me. So cute. I had no idea that you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Oh, I will. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and Arzi managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around and my fingers looking the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy. Haha. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri turns to the table carrying a tea seat. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Oh, what up, girl? Gotta get that dance session real quick, alright? You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you, says me. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Yuri says, I'm glad. As she tickles her titties, Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... Monica says, that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Don't worry, guys, it's going to heat up in any minute. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Why do I have a feeling your character is going to have 5-some with all 4 of these girls? Oh, I am. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Monica says you could put that away. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! Well, we'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls are all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to get that fat of an ass, or just to find these 3. Excuse me. I'm laughing so hard. This game is not what you think. Let me tell you that. If you look at the title of the stream, you'll know what we're getting ourselves into. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining, though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Anal Beads, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, like Playboy magazine and stuff like that. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quickly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Now, not much of a reader, I guess? Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed to reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with the deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? God damn, those are my favorite books! Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once! I desperately grasp something I can relate to at that minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes you think, or if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club's meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is as cute as you are. Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you wrote your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Coming from Anal Peds. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. What up, Gaming Adjustment? How you doing, buddy? If you're new here, which I haven't heard, Gaming Adjustment, where are you from? I haven't heard of you. If you enjoy what you see, be sure to subscribe. This game's about to get intense, okay? Monica says, okay, I have an idea. Everyone, not in Yuri, question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Anal Beats? That's fucking right. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Anal Beads? Y'all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it, if I'm writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Boom! I'm in the literature club. I made it. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down with her tits all over my face. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Anal Beads, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah! Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? Who knows? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Anal Beads, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Ooh, that's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. Oh my goodness, this is wonderful. Hang on. I was told to save after everything. Return. How do I... Oh, auto. With that, the two of us depart from the club. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. It's on auto, so it's probably going to be super slow. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and, of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club members will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. 1 of 20? What? Alright. Games, duh. We got games. Giggle. Pure, because I'm pure. Boop, because it's almost like boob. Gotta use that one. Fluffy, because you can have a fluffy boob. A boop. Depression. Uncontrollable. Charm. Anger. Party. Precious. Effulgent. We're gonna use that because I don't know what it means. Papa. Yeah. Call me Papa. Let's see. Vacation. I could go for a vacation. Kitty. I like kitties, if you know what I mean. I like the kitty down under. Fireflies. Wonderful. Marshmallow. Hop. Kiss. Ooh, let's see if we can get some freak on here. Alright, I'm about to use my my poem to get the ladies. Hi again, Anal Beads. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Anal Beads. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat. Don't worry, guys. Anal Beads always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? My god, what is up with that? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Anal Beads can become good friends too? Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you to something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Hopefully she shows me her tits. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't know what... I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it might keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew!
Well, you could read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think of it. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Alright, one second. I need a water. I'm reading so much. I need some water. Time out. Time to freak out. Oh, Natsuki. Oh, Natsuki. Ugh. Ugh, Natsuki says. Ugh. The thirst is real. All these women. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approached her in case she needs a hand. She can use a hand in her panties. You looking for something in here? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Yeah, you know, I know that story all too well. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Oh, besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. What is manga? Curious, I pull one out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Anal Beads. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Really? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? In fact, Natsuki pulls one of the first volume of the Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right in my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo. Don't just stand there. Awah! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry, I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. What does skip mean? Oops. Well, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished a series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. A typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. When is this going to get interesting? Holy shit! I've read for a fucking half an hour. God damn it! Alright, I'm done reading for now. We're gonna skip through some of this shit. A style of Japanese comic books and graphic novels typically aimed at adults as well as children. Alright, thank you. Besides, it's still entertaining, but later on, there's all kinds of drama, like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. I keep forgetting to save. I've been told to save multiple times. This really makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? I wish we could have some touching parts, if you know what I mean. You want to touch my parts? Huh? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. I want to touch Natsuki's parts. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? It means I want to touch your parts. Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Huh. Good save. Ah, this chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there is a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuki pauses for a minute as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah, why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess it explained Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all of the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Ooh, hey girl. We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you were just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? What? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What the fuck is she saying to me? Fuck! God damn it! What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you fucking mean? Listen to the words that are coming out of my fucking mouth. Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? This is why I don't do anime, okay? Because it's just back and forth, no fucking stupid shit. Fuck! God damn. Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Ah, sorry. Humph. Like I could never get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I want to punch you in the face too for fucking looking at me like that and making me read all the stupid ass fucking shit. Erg. Like erg. What does that even mean? Erg. Erg. I know these kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to friends people who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other lovers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. We're gonna skip through all this. I'm not even gonna read it. I'm not reading. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Ahaha, I totally forgot that happens. Minori is one of my favorite characters. See, I can't get into anime bullshit. Because it's so much fucking reading. It needs to speak to me. Why doesn't it speak to me? Huh. I was told to play this game and I'm regretting it. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, here we go. I'm ready to read my poem. I just need to make sure we have enough time with my titties. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I'll close the book and hand it to Natsuki. You're gonna give it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. Jesus. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind in some shows if I try to get through this, but I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Who's in here? We got 3 people, and only one person's talking. Say hello! I returned to where I put my stuff and carefully slipped the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Alright. Composition notebook. Hello. Alright, here we go. I guess we should save. Alright. Who should I show my poem to first? Who's the hottest? Sayori? Yuri? I don't know who's who. They all sound the same. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, Monica, except Monica. We'll do Monica because she's different. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Oh yeah. Hi, Anal Beads. Definitely Monica. Having a good time so far? No. No, I'm not, because I'm reading way too fucking much. I didn't get a game to read. Oh. Glad to hear it, by the way, since you're new and everything. If you ever had any suggestions for the club, like activities or things we can do better. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Anal Beads. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Anal Beads. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. That kinda makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance you... my god. Oh my god, kill me! By any chance, if you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny and daring, or even sad, or sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that, sort of? My god! Is there a point to this game besides reading? Please tell me. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why you would be the kind of, it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to... I'm highly disappointed that I'm playing this game. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. I have to sound confident, that doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Yeah, well, let's read it then. Oh, here we go. Yeah, the music is fucking wanting me to kill myself. Ugh. Alright. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina is already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. The fuck? So what do you think? Huh, it's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ah, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays, that is. And a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Yeah, then fucking read it to me instead of making me read the goddamn shit, please. What was the inspiration behind this one? Ah, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about these stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. My god. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Yeah, you're fucking welcome. We're gonna show Natsuki next. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. That's what the point of sharing this in the first place. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted you to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want you to help feel to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Ugh.
Well, I'd be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Can I read my poem? I want to know what the fuck I wrote. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Suck on my tit and on my clit. Oh, fucking kill me. I wish there was more people in here for that. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand, but the only one nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay, like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line, so you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I meant to be, a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Roses are red, violets are blue, I suck at poems, refrigerator. I'm a fucking poet then. I let it fall right in your fucking face. Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor with her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. God damn it. Who should I show my poem to next? You're kind of got the same fucking name. Doesn't matter. You're the ugliest one. This is a good poem, Anal Beads. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why I'm impressed. That's why it impressed me, I should say. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'm breaking my promise. See? It's not like I said before, Anal Beads. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. Roses are red, lemons are sour, all I need is just 1 hour. Roses are red, violets. Roses are red, lemons are sour, all I need is fucking 2 seconds. That's something that I only need, that only really good people do. Yeah, thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Hey bro, create a chat party on PS4? No. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? My headset's connected to my PlayStation. If I do that, then everything's gonna come through and it's gonna be way too much. Did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can answer that just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Yeah, fucking fantastic. I've had a blast with my nipples. Monica's the best. Yeah. The next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Last one. Who should I show my poem to next? Fucking the big titty bitch. I wanna see some nipples poke out. Isn't that what anime is all about, is titties? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that I'm... so it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they fit the two together. Then a result of both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, is if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something that you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem, not just finding the poem and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. What's going on, Bra H? I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself or me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I just ended my stream on Twitch. Right on. Ghost under the light. God, I can't read this shit. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight that have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. God, that was fucking deep. That was deep as shit. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read it. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Yoo-hoo! Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Anal Beads. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you didn't glance over it. You did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort and unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. What kind of game is this? What the heck? I don't know. I was told by, like, I don't know, probably 10 people to play this game. It's supposed to be a horror game. But it's a lot of reading so far. I think the point is coming very soon. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, now I have to save. I was told to save this. Every time. Yep, I'm saving. Have you played this, Cody? Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated, as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way your poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all, I say. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Me and Z-Rob watching now, right on. Well, when does this shit get to the point? I was told to play this shit, and nothing's happened. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. I've been playing this for 47 fucking minutes, and I'm reading nothing but fucking bullshit. Ugh! Maya's Lan and Yuri Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper and share their expressive... I'm just skipping through the shit. Oh my god. It's so much fucking reading. Just tell us by saying anal. Anal! I need fucking help. How do I get out of the reading shit? Or is it just all reading and more bullshit? Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? All I know is I'm really jamming out of this fucking music. Why am I listening to them fucking communicate? Yeah, Yuri is bae. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit on my titties. Does she show her tits in this or no? Anal beads like my poem too, you know? Yuri does have big tits. Oh, the music stopped? I didn't realize you're so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. I just love how the fucking music changed. It's absolutely wonderful. It's horror for sure. Well, better fucking hurry up. An hour into it and I've not been scared once. Oh, it's getting crazy. Uh-oh. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do over cutely. Uh-oh. Oh, I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as anal bleeds started showing up. Yeah, girl. Alright, game is not horribly long, but takes a while for shit to hit the fan. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna give up on it. I'm an hour out for shit to fucking happen? I need to blow my nose. Ah! You need to romance them all equal? Okay. You understand that, right, Anabeads? No. So, of course, that's going to be Yuri. It would be so much better if this is red shit to me. But I guess that's not how this shit works. So I'm another hour out of this shit. If I'm another hour, I'm ending the stream now. Alright, man. Thanks, Anal Beads. You're too kind. Can you click skip? It just skips the... It's literally just wherever you click. I know I'm probably supposed to get into the story, but I can't get into stuff like this. Ah, fuck, yeah, I don't want to have to redo this shit. I saved, don't worry. Alright, after this, I'm ending this stream and I'll start up another one. Don't worry. I'll save, hang on. After it goes to the next black screen. Oh, shit. Alright, now I'll save. We're getting to the process of making our second poem. So we're gonna go ahead and... What does history mean? Oh, okay. Let's see. How do I get out of this shit? Alright, so I'm going to end this stream real quick. I'm going to set up a Fortnite stream, and then I will be right back on. I'll be playing some high explosives, get into like some fast-paced fucking game, because that one kind of pissed me off. But I'll be streaming it in just a second, so give me 2 minutes, and I will be right back. So be sure to stay tuned for the high explosive stream.